In today's video, I'm going to be pushing from 8,500, which is the Pancakes Arena, all the way up to 9,000, which is the Legendary Arena. Alright, so here we go, guys. In our first game, there has not been many people to have reached 9,000 trophies yet, and the reason for that is because Clash Royale just recently increased Trophy Road from the maximum being 7,500 all the way to 9,000. So I decided I wanted to try to get a video out on this achievement as soon as possible, since not many people have done it yet, and before this, it was actually impossible to get 9,000 trophies. No one hit it on the ranked ladder either, so people are going to be, some of the very first to hit 9,000 with this new feature if you're quick and end up getting it. The reason why, guys, I'm using Hog is because the Hog has a couple of the cards in the deck that are boosted that I didn't have to worry about upgrading to level 15. The Goblins are boosted this season, as well as the Log, which pair really well inside of Hog decks, and I figured since I have the Evolved Firecracker, so I got that at level 15, and because she pairs really well in Hog, it just makes sense, so I don't have to use a deck that I have to worry about upgrading, every card to level 15, and there are some cards in this deck I have only at 14, because I didn't really want to spend money on level 15 until they nerf some of the conversion rates, because the 50,000 wild cards are absurd. So that's why half of my deck is level 14, and I hope this will help prove to you guys that you don't have to be, and I can end up reaching 9k, because then if I do, that'll prove that even if half of your deck is level 14, you can still get 9k. So this guy himself has some level 14 cards. It's very hard to have a full deck at level 15, especially, I think almost no one does without spending money. You certainly do need to spend money. Our Inferno as well is only level 14, and the Ice Spirit, the interactions are unfortunately going to be a lot worse with it being, level 14, but it is what it is. This is what we have to work with here. So we're going to go with our Hog. Let's see if he decides to go for a building here. It looks like, yeah, he goes, so he's probably not going to have a building because he's got that NATO. It's kind of unfortunate he has NATO because it's obviously incredible against the Hog Rider. I just went for my Evolved Firecracker to try to get some splash damage on the tower. That did work out really, really nicely. Hopefully that is going to put... Okay, I'm just going to Earthquake that mortar. So he's got a building and a NATO. I just realized he has... I think he used that mortar earlier. I just forgot because of him having the NATO. And NATO and buildings are not commonly seen in the same deck. That Hog is able to get a swing in, though, which is really, really clutch. We're just going to log that. And, guys, the idea of this video is I'm going to show you guys only a few matches throughout the progression journey to 9k, because obviously if I showed all the games, it would be a lot. So the idea is I'm going to be showing a game once I climb up about 200 trophies. I'll show that second game, and then I'll show my battle log too in between each game, so you guys can kind of see the progression and, how many games I'm winning, how many games I'm losing, because I doubt I'm going to be able to go to 9k without dropping at least a game. I mean, if I go undefeated, that would be pretty impressive. We got to watch out for that Mighty Miner. There we go. Okay, nice. Our Inferno does lock on his Mighty Miner. I was a little worried there. I kind of screwed up, not gonna lie. Let's just go in for a Hog now. Try to get something going here. And he's just going to pry Musk as well as NATO. I don't know why he's just not NATOing to the King. He's kind of taking a risk doing that because we almost got a Hog shot there. He was able to stop it, though. Let's just go for a log on his Mighty Miner and his Musk. And it appears like this guy has more level 15 cards than I do, just from the looks of it. So we're just going to go Ice Spirit over there, and then we're going to go for our Evolved Firecracker. And then we definitely need to try to get a Hog going here with our Evolved Firecracker. It might be difficult for him to stop. I'm not saying he can't stop it, but it's going to be a lot harder. And there we go. We get her to connect to the tower. Maybe we can again. Yeah, oh my goodness. The Evolved Firecracker is so broken. So let's just try to cycle here. Get back to another Hog, knowing that he doesn't have his NATO in rotation just yet. He might be able to get back to it because we are in Triple Elixir. But, yep, he did get back to it. But because he just NATO'd forward, we might... No, we're probably not going to get a shot. We just need to cycle Earthquakes, though, at this point. We just go for one. And, yeah, that should be GG. We just got to get back to one more. We should be all right here. And, yeah, that is completely fine. So he wasn't able to break through and get enough damage with the mortar, so we were able to get the win. Alright, guys, I won some more games. I'm now at 8,760 trophies. You can see on my battle log, I beat Lava a couple times, which is exactly why I have Inferno inside of this Hog deck, because it allows you to beat all the Lava in the meta and also all of the Royal Giant. Let's get into the next game and try to climb up even more. Here we go, guys, in a match against Amelia. So we're a little over 200 trophies away from getting that 9k now. So this guy's got a hog. I'm kind of surprised he went hog in the back instead of playing it at the bridge. That was pretty interesting for sure. It does look like he isn't able to get a connection with that hog. He does get the EQ damage though. And okay, he's got a bomb tower. So it's going to be hog bomb tower. Pretty popular deck in the meta. I would say probably he's going to have slight matchup just because he's going to have a faster rotation than us, sadly. With that being said though, we can definitely still win. I guess it also depends on how many level 15 cards he has, because the more of those he has, the harder it is also going to be. So hopefully his level 15 cards are to a minimum. So, okay, he's got the Firecracker. Let's go ahead and just send this Mighty Miner in the other lane. And I guess we could just Earthquake and Log to try to kill that Firecracker. Or we could actually instead try to get the King activated. Yeah, that's actually a lot better. I'm glad I did that, because now we got that King activated, which is going to help us a ton, obviously, in this Hog versus Hog mirror match over here. So it's good that we got the King activated before he did. That might be what wins us the game, if anything, because, I mean, like I said, with him having Bomb Tower, slight advantage to him for sure. Just because his cycle's going to be a little cleaner. We'll try our best, though. We need to keep our cycle in check. Cycle our cheap cards whenever we don't have our Inferno in rotation to try to get back to the Inferno so we are ready for his Hog. I'm going to go Firecracker because we do want to get our Evolved one as soon as we can. And, okay, so his Ice Spirit's level 14 as well, which means it will not connect, which is great for us, obviously. So let's see if that actually oh, nice. So he isn't going to get the King activated. That worked out really nicely for us. I don't know if he's going to go for a Hog here. He may. Yeah, he is. Let's just go for an Inferno and then immediately go for a Hog Rider. Yeah, that was really solid. That Earthquake was really aggressive on his end because, as you can see, yep, he screwed up so badly right there. Look at that. That Earthquake was a massive overcommitment, which is exactly why I went in for a Hog, because I had a feeling he was going to go in for the whatchamacallit, the Earthquake on the Inferno, and then after he did that, he just had nothing afterwards. So we're going to go Mighty Miner here and Hog, because he's not going to have his Bomb Tower immediately. Oh my goodness, he just played the Bomb Tower late. We are almost at 8,800 right now, and we are playing against some opponents making some pretty big mistakes here, so I feel like I'm feeling more and more confident that we should be able to get to 9,000 by the end of the day. The grind will be real, though, and I guess I'll update you guys again in a little bit, showing you guys the battle log, and then I'll show you guys the final game, the game that I need to officially get 9K. That's the next game I'll show you all. Alright guys, I'm at 8,975 trophies, which means I'm one match away from 9K. I did decide to put Bomb Tower in my deck for the Inferno because I kept losing to cycle decks. I just kept getting, out-cycled having the Inferno. It didn't get a lot of value, so as I climbed up, I realized that Bomb Tower is way more valuable, but that's the only sub I made. Besides that, the deck is the exact same. Alright, here we go. Oof, we're against Dimas. Okay, if he wins this game, he's also at 9K. Let's go ahead and give him the good luck. So whoever wins this match gets 9K. Whoever loses, I guess, has to keep grinding for it. I might not talk as much this match as I normally do because I do really want to focus. And Dimas is a very good player with this minor wall breaker deck. He's running Mega Knight, I believe, as well. We might want to pre-place a Bomb Tower here, potentially. Oh, wow, the Firecracker stayed alive. That was super clutch. Okay, so he did get the King activated, though, but we did get 2 shots from the Firecracker, which is really, really solid. I can't complain with that. I'll take that for sure. Okay, he's going to go for Miner with that Bandit over there. Okay, the Goblins are going to help out against that Miner, so that's pretty solid for us. I guess let's just go for a Firecracker here in the back, and from there see what he wants to do. He's just going to go for wall breakers. I'm going to get a Ice Spirit, and then I'm not going to do anything with that Firecracker. I was thinking about going for a Hog, but I decided not to. I think it would have been maybe a little aggressive, potentially. We want to be pretty careful in single Elixir, because I think in single, we definitely, if we overcommit, it's going to be hard to deal with his Mega Knight pushes. If he doesn't have arrows, our Firecracker is going to get so much value this match. We can probably abuse the Firecracker for sure, get a ton of value, because, like I said, I don't think that, he doesn't seem to have arrows. If he's got Bar Barrel, it kind of makes me think that he doesn't have the arrows in his deck. but I guess only time will tell. So Mega Knight does come down there on top of the Hog. We are able to get the Firecracker to splash on the tower twice. Oh my gosh, guys, she is so broken. And Mega Knight is just getting whittled down by that Mighty Miner. So as long as we don't throw, things are just looking better and better for us here. He does go for a zap on that Firecracker to ensure that she died. We'll just go ahead and log that, and then I guess, you know what, we're going to go for a Hog here, and because he didn't have his, he had to play one card to get back to his Mega Knight, that's why I did that. So he's coming in with the Bandit here. Let's just go for a Mighty Miner, and I guess we could probably pop the ability, and then let's go for a Firecracker. Mighty Miner's going to go back to help out, which is great for us. Get a Ice Spirit going over there. And I guess if we let that Muskalak on the tower, it's not really the end of the world, because obviously, you know, we still have a pretty massive lead. Let's just set up a bomb tower, pre-place one. I guess that should be fine. And we'll go for goblins over here. Let's just try to relax a little bit, play nice and calm. We have a solid lead, like I already said, so we don't need to, you know, get too crazy or anything with our pressure. We can kind of just play some nice defense, and we should be okay. I'm just going to get a bomb tower again pre-placed. He is going to go for his bar barrel, so let's get a Firecracker going. And I'm going to go goblins over here. We need to get a bomb tower going as well for sure. I need to retarget that Musk. That Musk is doing so much damage. That was pretty scary. We do force a Mega Knight out of him though. Let's just, I guess, go for a Firecracker. And then we're going to want to Mega Knight this, or Mighty Miner that Mega Knight for sure. Okay, that Bar Barrel might have been not the best over there, although it did allow him to, okay, nice. Let's hope he can't afford a Mega Knight. Yeah, he's not able to, so Hog is coming in, and we are able to get a big-time connection over there with that Hog, which is great for us, of course. Gonna go Goblins over here. Let's just get an Ice Spirit going, and nice, we are able to get that connection we need. Maybe at this point we could just cycle Earthquakes. That might be the play here, guys. Do we just cycle Earthquakes potentially? I'm going to have to log that first, though. Let's just go for a Firecracker here. I guess we can go for a Hog just to get some pressure going. He's going to go for his Mega Knight. We're not able to get a connection with that Hog, which is unfortunate. We do get our Evolved Firecracker going, though, which is great. Bomb tower there was really solid. Okay. The Mighty Miner was kind of getting close over there. Just trying to bait that out. He's only got 15 seconds. I think we're fine. We caught the Miner, and that Hog is coming in. He has to get wall breakers or something. Does our Hog connects? Oh my gosh, let's go. We got it. Let's go. Honestly, props to Dimas, man, for almost getting 9k before us without any evolutions. He's kind of a god with that deck. He deserved it more than I do. But anyway, that is going to put us, I believe, at 9k. Yeah, there we go. We officially got 9k. One of the first people in the game to get it. I believe there's only probably like a couple dozen people to get it before me. So we were one of the first to get it, which is really cool. Easy dubs for the most part. I mean, we had some losses earlier on, but we ended up getting 6 wins in a row to close it out. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.